Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to join our Discord, our free options group on Facebook, it's free. Link is below in the description. And if you're just joining us right now, say what up in the chat. What's going on? We have the S&P's only up $1. Dow's down 8, NASDAQ up 25, so we're getting a little bit of a pullback. These were up a little bit pre-market, after hours here. Let's see here. Q's hit 326, now down to 324. SPY hit last night 385, now down to 384. So, a little slight pullback, but mostly flat, not getting a major gap up or anything. I mean, there is some action on Apple. Apple's gapping up a little bit here. What's going on, Ben, Faiz, Keith, Jeff, Manchow, Red Dust? Made 35%. An NAKD, nice. Tell them to take the rest of the week off now. Relax. Dad turned penny stock trader. Like, I don't even know if I don't even know what I would do if my dad's like, hey, I want to trade a penny stock. I'd be like, I don't know. It'd be nuts. It would be nuts. So yeah, Apple and Amazon. Apple is pushing up right now. Apple, had a crazy day yesterday, pushed up, and now it's pushing up again. Amazon now just keep in mind all these stocks have earnings next week. So Amazon has earnings. Apple has earnings on Wednesday after market close. Amazon has it on Thursday after market close. Tesla's not really moving. I'm just looking at the earnings calendar here for what we have going on right now. Today, after market close, we do have Intel, we do have IBM. Maybe we'll look for a position in there today, and then there's no earnings Monday. But then it starts to heat up with Johnson & Johnson, AMD, Microsoft, Starbucks. A whole slew of people. Next week's gonna be a little bit on the busy end for earnings. But right now, we're kind of hanging out. United Airlines did have, I don't know if anyone here had a United Airlines position. United Airlines did post their earnings yesterday after market close. Now, they expect, their guidance basically was they expect the first quarter revenue to be down 65 to 70% compared to 2019. So they're still in the thick of it. They're still losing a ton of money, so I don't know. I'm getting the hiccups here. So we're getting United Airlines. They posted a net loss of $1.9 billion. So things are not good. Think we consolidate today? It's looking like that. I think consolidation would not be a bad idea. Burn some premium. It's all good. But the airlines, it's been trending up. It crossed above the 200-day moving average. It was riding the 50-day moving average here. Right now, it is just below, or actually it's still above at $44. It's still above the 50-day moving average, still above the 10-day moving average. So it's not, looks like some of the, obviously the bad news is getting priced in. In the last couple quarters, it really didn't move. This quarter didn't move. This quarter didn't move. This quarter, it moved a little bit, but essentially stayed the same. After the pop, it just came right back down. So airlines may be moving today. Delta's flat. So yeah, it looks like a lot of the airlines is being priced in right now. Net loss means stock will go up. Yeah, exactly. Other news, and I was talking to Keith about it this morning, but Tasty Trade, Tasty Works, was sold to IG Group. They're buying Tasty Trade for $1 billion. They're going to have a $300 million cash deal, and then they're going to issue 61 million shares to Tasty Trade shareholders. This is crazy. It says, they're saying we see a secular shift in the market for self-directed investing and trading. Individuals will be taking more control of their financial outcomes and financial wealth, and this fits perfectly into that. So, Tastyworks, Tasty Trade, sold for $1 billion. Tom over here is printing it. Driving his Tesla around Chicago here, Which, I mean, I get why they did it, but I mean it is sad, it is sad. So Tasty Trade has 105,000 active accounts. Honestly, I thought it would be more than 105. I thought they were taking up to like 500,000, which I think the thing is about Tasty Trade and what they specify in the article is that Tastyworks is not for everybody. Tasty Trade is not for everybody. And they even specify here, it's not Robinhood. IG says retail futures and options will complement the online share trading industry that's enjoyed a surge in volume in the past year as market volatility and work from home orders draw more customers. Platforms such as Robinhood. It's not the Robinhood segment that's going after anyone that can sign on. So they're saying, hey, Robinhood, they just take anybody. You got 50 cents, put it in Robinhood. You got $10, put it in Robinhood. But Tasty Trade, Tastyworks is not about that life. It says anybody that is interested is, but not necessarily informed. So they throw some shade at Robinhood, which I mean is understandable. This is good. They're saying Tastyworks is going after educating and also serving the more active, informed, wealthier older group of traders. And I didn't realize this, but they said the average age of options traders is about 50. Now, I don't know if they're saying the average age of all options traders or if they're saying the average age of people that trade with Tastyworks. I got to look into this because I thought like the average age of options traders being 50, I think it was it's pretty high, I thought. But you have to kind of think maybe people 50, 45, 50, 60, 70, in that range, they're not online posting. You know what I mean? Like those people, they're probably not online like posting. Yo, Benito, what's going on? Yo, CW. Oh, Amazon earnings was moved to February 2nd. So, I mean, it's sad. I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, I really hope that they keep the platform similar. We'll see what happens. But right now, Tasty Trade, Tastyworks being sold to the UK, which I mean, I like to trade them. From Chicago-based trading firm. I mean, it was nice. Grant present. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are trading with Tasty Trade, just be mindful. I don't think it's going to change the service by any means, and obviously these guys, Tom and all of them are going to have a sizable equity in IG. So we'll see. I don't know how many partners Tasty Trade has. I don't know how much money that is, but they're going to get $300 million in cash up front. So just be mindful. 50-year-old trading options. I mean, I think a lot of older people trade options. One, they have more time. Two, they have the ability to, research. They have the money to take safe trades, if you're 50 and above, you're going to most likely have more money than people in their 20s, 30s. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? So you have the ability to, maybe you just want to sell puts, maybe you just want to, be neutral, sell premium and stack the coins that way. It was nice having a U.S. platform. Looks like I'm going to toss TD Ameritrade, likely go up. Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade, margin requirements are way higher for selling premium on these platforms. Now, if you don't sell premium, it's not really a problem. But if you sell premium, you know, I was selling premium in SPCE yesterday. I was selling naked puts in space. You know, I was selling naked puts here. I got for this a $1.24 credit per. I'm selling two of them. It only cost me $330 in margin, $330. That's per contract though, so I'm in like $660 in margin. But it only costs $330. Other platforms, it's going to cost $1,500. You know what I mean? Like it's almost four times as much. Sometimes double, sometimes triple, sometimes 5 times as much. But Tastyworks really made it achievable for people to that didn't have 100,000, 100, 200,000 to sell premium. What's going on? Yeah, second CW, second trading platform Tom sold. Yeah, we got the sentence you say would make no sense in other contexts. I'm selling naked puts in space. Yo, Logic, what's going on? A friend of mine is making bank every month. She got like 6 to 7 grand on a 40 grand account with cash cover put. Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. You just rinse and repeat, roll it. Bull market, selling puts easy in the bull market. In a not bull market, not so easy. And the thing is, like, you don't want to, like, most times you don't want to sell calls. You don't want to sell calls because it's undefined risk to the upside. I mean, puts, it could go to zero, but the chance of it going to zero are not good, you know. Sasana says, Tasty not going anywhere. This will just add more things to trade and put them overseas. We about to get wrecked by Workhorse. Yo, Workhorse. So Workhorse is down, Luke, today, and is due to. Now, let me see if I could pull this up. Where is it? Let me see. Let me pull it up here. Hold on a second. Okay, so these were the trades from ARK yesterday. And the reason why Workhorse is taking a hit, it was disclosed. ARK, and ARKQ is their autonomous, fund. ARKQ, they sold 539,000 shares. Okay, however, if you look here, they bought Baidu, they bought JD, they bought for ARKQ, SNPS, they bought EXPC. They're still in Workhorse. I mean, they had close to 2 million shares. They're probably more at like 1.5 million shares. So they're still in Workhorse pretty heavy. I feel like it was more of instead of like a liquidation, I feel like it's more of a fund realignment. So these were the latest trades for ARK. And obviously the algos, they sold 10,000 shares of Tesla. You're just kind of looking at this ARKW. They sold some Tesla. They sold 27,000 shares of Square, which Square in ARK F is one of their top holdings. So I feel like what ARK does is they readjust. They go into something else. You see, they sold in ARK F, they sold Square, they bought Open. I think the difficulty for a fund like ARK is keeping it level. Because what you don't want is like one stock just to control the whole fund, which Tesla controls a big portion of their fund. So for them, I'm sure what they're doing is they're running some sort of calculations on the back end, like, oh, we'll sell 10,000. Like, why do they sell 10,000 shares of Tesla? Just I mean, 10,000 shares of Tesla is not, like, for them, not a lot, right? So why do they sell 10,000 shares? Why do they sell 27,000 shares? Which 27,000 shares in their current position, not a lot. So I feel like they're just doing adjustments in their fund. And, Workhorse was one of them. Now, Workhorse, I mean, they did sell, I guess a quarter of their position, but it seems like more of like an alignment. But we'll see what happens. That's the only thing. Workhorse is still the same company. Workhorse just was ARK just sold some Workhorse is all, and the algos go crazy. And as you can see here, Workhorse kind of starting to recover already, So I'm currently in Workhorse. I'm selling a wide credit put spread. I wanted to sell a naked put here. Right now I'm in the. I'll show you here. I'm in the 20 strike. I bought a 14. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be down a little bit this morning, but nothing crazy. We'll see what goes on here. I mean, Workhorse. I mean, the reason why I chose the 20 strike here, I mean, support is here. When it gets down to 18.20, now when you're selling a premium, keep this in mind. When you're selling a premium on a monthly basis, there's always a chance that they're going to test you. They're going to test that side, but the goal is by expiration for it to not. And then you say that even if, let's say, Workhorse comes down to 18.20. Theta is still going to work in my favor. Still winding it down. Sure, I'm not gonna make as much money as quickly if it stays out of the money. But if it's just riding it at the money, right near the money, I'm just gonna have to use time to my advantage and wear that option down. Daniel made it kind of salty after missed Netflix earnings. Daniel, I mean, that's all good. I mean, there's always going to be no opportunity. I mean, I was in Netflix. I had a debit call spread in Netflix, and I sold Netflix ahead of that. And I just didn't know. I just didn't know what Netflix. I honestly didn't know what Netflix was going to do, so I didn't want to. I mean, the chart was saying one thing, but you know how Netflix goes. I mean, it's just crazy. Netflix is a crazy stock to trade. I mean, you think it's going to do something and it does something entirely different. I mean, so that's why I didn't want to hold Netflix overnight, because into earnings. Yeah, Baba's still very strong. Stocks that are not strong, like currently in my holding, Square is just taking another hit. I'm probably just gonna have to cut losses on this. AMD too, Grant. AMD's been just chilling. Looks like there's no pre-earnings run. Square's just chilling in here. AMD, I mean, it just needs to stay above 90. Like, just stay above 90, achieve that. But it seems like AMD is stuck, just down here, kind of chopping. Now, I mean, a few trading sessions ago, it was 98, 99. I mean, just let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6, 7 trading sessions ago wasn't that long time ago. But when you're holding a position and it's not doing anything, it feels like an eternity. But when you look at the chart, it's like really not that bad. You know what I mean? It's like it's down for a few days and then it pop up or whatever. Same thing with Square. I mean, Square is, you're like, oh man, I'm getting bled out here. But ideally, I mean, if you're looking at the 1 year, I mean, over the last few days, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just pinging back and forth. Now, would I love it to rip to 235? Absolutely. But we'll see. Yeah, Intel has earnings today, and IBM has earnings after hours. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm in AMD, so I'm in the monthlies for AMD, so I'm not too concerned right now, just kind of chilling. We'll see what happens. I mean, so far any Intel news has hurt AMD. Intel has been on the rip, so is money flowing out of AMD into Intel? I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, it's always a thought. But Intel, I mean, it kind of just came back up to here. But I think long term Intel is going to struggle. Now, right now they're riding up on optimism, which it's dangerous. But if Intel does bad, Grant, AMD might break into. I mean, I don't think Intel's going to do great. I mean, they've been struggling for a while, but is that priced in? You know what I mean? Is that news priced in? Kind of like the airlines. Okay, we know Intel's not doing great. They had to get a new CEO. They got to shake up the board, and the market rewarded them by just bringing them back up to here. Now they could be like, oh yeah, we sales are down pretty bad, and it could drop another $5. I mean, absolutely. I don't see here. I mean, IV's at 100% on the weeklies. Maybe sell some premium in here. Kind of play around with it, but Intel. Yeah, Intel might be a catalyst for AMD to move, good or bad. Good or bad, but yeah, Workhorse is chilling right now. What other stocks? What other stocks you guys want to look at this morning? I'm in Lululemon as well. Lululemon popping back up. I felt a little bit of pain here. Pop back up. I think that if it could get above 10-day moving average, 50-day moving average would be good. I mean, it got dicey when it fell below the 50-day moving average, but it came back all in one day. And this is kind of the interesting thing. You're getting bled out every day. Bled. And then it rips back up all in one day. All in one day. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy they bleed it out like this. But you can kind of see they've been doing the same thing here. Bleed. Rip it way up. Bleed. Rip it way up. You know what I mean? So, I think Lululemon could tag 360, 365. I think it can go up another 10 points safely. Now, when it gets to like the 370 level, 368, it's going to be careful. Does anyone trade ASAN? Apple going to test all-time highs again? Probably. Looks like futures are bouncing back a little bit right now ahead of market open. ASAN. It looks like it's flattening out. Had a major rip, kind of flattening out here. Hard to say. Is it gonna bull flag? Are we gonna drop? What's the situation? Guess you gotta wait for more data, more confirmation. You need to buy the confirmation. AMC, I'm selling some puts in. AMC's just riding 3 right now, so I'm up 13% on this position. I'm just selling some naked puts in AMC. I'm in very small. I only did 2, but I had to give it a try because premium was up like 2. I think it was up almost 300% in AMC. Anything that's on Wall Street bets, you're guaranteed premiums 200% or more. Anything on Wall Street bets. So start trying to sell some premiums to them. It's been working out. Worked out on LAZR. Obviously AMC would have worked out selling puts in GameStop. GameStop is actually holding here, which is, I think, for shorts, the scariest thing. And due to GameStop, the shorts having to cover by Friday, I think it could squeeze a little bit more. A huge percentage of shorts need to cover by Friday. So I think it could get a little interesting here. A little interesting. Clean Spark. I don't even know what's their ticker. Let's see here. Which one is it? Is it CLSK? That 2. I've never traded this. Everyone's a trader, yo. Put $75 in my Robinhood account, trading on my lunch break. We're doing big things, bro. So shorts, Luke. Shorts that are underwater. So if you were, let's say you shorted GameStop at $10. Let's say you shorted it at $10 a share, and it's now at $40 a share. You have to either have enough money in your account to cover the margin cost to be able to, or the maintenance cost, I guess you can call it, to be in that position, or you have to close your short, or the brokerage is going to make you, you know? And what happens when you close a short? You're actually putting in a buy order. So when you short a stock, you're putting in a sell order. When you close a short, you're buying back the stock. So it's triggering a buy order, and a buy order is, you get the idea, make the stock go up. CLSK, I mean, I think right now it's not looking good. I mean, I would see if it's going to test the 25 area down in here where it's had some consolidation, but I mean, it's looking like a free fall right now. I mean, for me, I would stay away. Wait for some confirmation. You know what I mean? Yeah, it went up like crazy. Crypto's diving, John. Yeah, man. BlackRock said they're going to be adding some crypto futures to balance their ETFs, which I kind of felt was interesting. So I think that I mean, just like anything, like with crypto, anything that went up too fast, too soon, I mean, obviously is going to get some pullback. I mean, like, it's the market. Anything that doubled in a few weeks is going to get pullback, you know? And also, I hate to say it, but crypto is easily manipulated. You can manipulate crypto a lot easier than you can, let's say, Apple or something like that. You know what I mean? So you can shake people out. I mean, big players in crypto can shake people out relatively easy. But yeah, crypto, I mean, Bitcoin right now down 10%. It's getting smoked. But yeah, I mean, once it finds support, I mean, like it did, I mean, it just, where the question is, I think the biggest issue with crypto is there's a lot of weak hands because people are in it just to get rich quick. You know, there's a lot of weak players. It's like penny stocks. Once people realize, hey, the writing is on the wall, I'm not going to get rich quick today, they start selling, panicking. And a lot of people that are buying Bitcoin are not actually like traders or investors at all. Like some people, crypto is the first thing they've ever invested in. And sure, people, if you're investing, fine, but you have to understand, investing long-term, 5, 10, 15-year holds. And if, you know, you don't care about a 10% pullback. You don't care about a 30% pullback if you believe in it for the long term. Like Tesla, if you believe in it for the long term and that stock gets cut in half, you buy more. You don't exit your position, you know? That's how Grant got started. So the thing is, there's a lot of weak hands in crypto because a lot of people don't understand investing. They just want to get rich quick, which I mean, we know how that goes, you know, in options trading. I mean, anybody that wants to get rich quick, they trade too aggressively. They're taking losses. They're buying the rip. They're selling the dip, and they're losing money hand over fist. I hate to say it. All right, market just opened. S&P up 4, Dow's up 15, Nasdaq up 49. So relatively quiet open here. Ooh, Snap. Snap is bouncing up here. Let's see if I can grab my little $100 quick in Snap. Okay. Made 120 on Snap. So I was just trading the gap up, kind of the situation here. So Snapchat, I was in the 50 call. I bought it for 560, sold it for 680. Just in here, not trading Snap very well the last 30 days. I just came back to positive on Snap, so we'll see. Guess it could have helped, but Snap is for me, Snap is like a rough stock, so I just like to take my profits out of Snap. We're getting a little push up on SPCE right now. Obviously getting cut down again on Square. Down a little bit on Workhorse, but again, only down $17. So kind of weather the storm there. Looks like it's ripping. Workhorse right now is ripping up here. I mean, huge volume at the open here. AMC is actually kind of break even, getting some money back in Lululemon. So now only down 14% on Lululemon. So just kind of hang on there. So I mean, overall today, not doing bad. I would say not doing exceptional, but you know. I mean, I feel like for the last 2 weeks, I've been kind of maintaining, not been posting huge profits, but I have been taking my profits and redeploying them. Like Snapchat, nice gap up this morning. Took my profits here. Not trying to capture the whole thing. I bought it at like 50, 52, sold it when it was almost 54. I mean, I can't complain. About a quick 20% overnight, didn't do anything. And now I kind of just keep pushing, you know? Right now, let's see here. Oh, man, Nvidia's down bad, bro. Nvidia, it just can't stay up. Square's going for my soul. Look at this every day. Sell straight off. The thing about Square is if you've ever traded Square before and it does this, there's going to be that one day it goes up like $20. You know, like I'm not saying that's going to happen, but man, when is their earnings here? Earnings not till February 23rd, but yeah, this is not a good situation. Nice. Yeah, I know some Apple holders sell the gap up. Look, ARK K coming down right now. SPCE space pushing. It's coming back down here a little bit of a rocky morning. S&P futures just turned red. Dow just turned red. NASDAQ barely hanging on. But yesterday, yes, I mean, we've been having these like morning shakeouts in a lot of stocks. I mean, it happened yesterday in a lot of stocks. It's happening again today. Yeah, AMD is just chilling here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But just gotta keep taking profits. Gotta keep redeploying your capital. I wouldn't say so far this week. I would say it's not been an exceptional week for me. Just kind of maintaining. Now the thing is, today jobless claims totaled 900,000. Estimate expected was 925, so it was slightly better than expected. I don't know the situation and what the timing is for the stimulus bill, and if there is one. We know Biden said there's going to be a stimulus. We just don't know when. But right now, as you can see here, unemployment kind of maintaining here, roughly 900K a week, about just under 1 million. So still in CLV, yes. I'm still selling some premium. So the thing is like a lot of my premium, obviously I'm selling premium here. February, 29 days out. CLV, February, 29 days out. So once some time comes in, so these contracts just came under the 30-day mark in some of the premium I'm selling, Snow, 29 days out. Once we come under the 30-day, Theta's going to get more aggressive. I'll start making money faster. So I'll start making more money in Clove. I'm getting about 5 Theta a day on this, which is not huge, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Just having it sit there while I do some other trades. Workhorse also in the 29 days as well. So once we get under 20 days, Theta is going to really get aggressive. 30 days, it starts ticking up. Then under 20 days, Theta will be more aggressive. And a lot of these positions right now are premium selling positions. Space, premium selling in here. So just kind of hanging on. CLOV is down, but Theta's really gonna help me out here essentially. I mean, I just need CLOV to be above 1270, and I'm good to go. And right now it's at 1370. So, all right, AMD's having a massive turnaround right now. It just pushed up like $1. Like, these stocks don't know what they want. Apple is ripping. Apple just ripped to almost 135 here. Meanwhile, like stocks like Tesla's really struggling. Fat Finger bought a contract instead of sold. Well, I guess that's good because you can sell all of it now for higher. Grant. Tesla's taking a hit. Yo, ARK is getting wrecked. Yo, what is... Yeah, Square down at 223 now. Should have sold it for break even the other day. Yep. Should have sold it for break even, man. That's life. You know? That's life. On to the next. Yeah, I mean, I would say there's the stocks are kind of struggling right now. Microsoft sold off pretty big too. It hit 226 at open, down to 223 now. Let's see here. Today might be a little dicey. Let's see what DKNG. DKNG's popping down. Penn's falling in. Only stock. I mean, Apple's doing well. Is Amazon ripping? Amazon's up. A lot of these other stocks are not doing well. I mean, as you can see here, if you're looking at my situation, my portfolio, I only have 3 stocks out of all these that are green. The rest are red. Interesting open. Facebook ripping to 270, so that's nice. Google's up 40 ahead of earnings too. Google's ripping. But let's see here. The banks are down. Banks are headed straight down. JP Morgan is going down. Neo down in this area is looking at now. I want to see if it can go below 55, and it hasn't been wanting to go below 55 on Neo. Yeah, Penn's down to 103, and now if you look at the 1 year, it's not bad, but like 107 to 103 drop. I mean, that's pretty hefty. I mean, look at ARK here, getting slammed. Square is just getting obliterated now. Zoom is getting crushed. Oh man. Yeah, some interesting price action this morning. DocuSign. Peloton's holding. Zoom and DocuSign taking a hit. Yeah, Square. That is hurtful. In just minutes. We've been open 10 minutes. Square dropped 6 points. Your favorite kind of day is bear day. Man. This is crazy. Qs, now the Qs, if we look at the Qs, I mean, they're kind of just chopping along here. I mean, there was a drop, but not that bad. SPY, it's chilling at flat right now. It's down 12 cents only. What's going to happen? What's going to happen, guys? What is going on here? Like, some stocks are maintaining, and then there's other stocks that are just getting, obliterated. Now Apple's coming down. Apple just dropped $1. IBM is pumping ahead of earnings here. So like I said, IBM has earnings tonight. Intel has earnings. Intel's popping down. But yeah, IBM is actually pumping up pretty good. It's up over 1%. Goldman Sachs is holding green. Could push 300 again. Some interesting price action today, like how quickly you can go from green to red just like that. Like all the positions that I had were green. Now a lot of them are sitting in the red on the daily, like my P&L day. As you can see here, P&L day, it changed from earlier this morning. A lot of these were green, now they're red. Let's just kind of hang on here, see what happens. SPY flush, yeah. Fastly's been selling. Yesterday it sold, but it came back pretty strong. I mean, this thing is wild. I mean, I think that if you have a price target like 80, 85, I mean, probably a safer bet. Yeah, they're flushing the market right now. I mean, not like the indices are not bad, but like some of these individual stocks are getting hammered. Let's see what ARK. Let's see what some of the other ARK. Yeah, RQ sold all the way off. ARK in general is getting kicked in the teeth. You know? Yeah, DoorDash dropped, Airbnb dropped. You know, Tesla, Netflix is coming down. Now, I mean, Netflix is understandable, and it can afford to go down some. I just hope Netflix doesn't pop under 580. Like, oh, here it is. It's 579 now. Now, if it stays below 580, 570, then it's at risk of being back into the range it was in. Yeah, Square there, they took out right at open. I mean, that one is Alibaba. Alibaba's even down 6 points. Yeah, they're coming for blood today. So what are we gonna do about it? That's the question. What are we gonna do about it? Now, yesterday, we kind of had similar action, and then it popped up. So just got to be careful. Like, I think one of the mistakes a lot of people make is like shorting this and chasing, and then it rips up on you. You get wrecked. You gotta kind of wait for a setup. Why is the SPY only down 30 cents? What is holding it up though? I don't know. Like SPY and Qs. Qs are actually green still. SPY is just barely down. I mean, you do have, Amazon's up pretty big. That's helping. Apple is up pretty good. That's helping. Google's up. That's helping. Those are those big name stocks. Facebook is up. That's helping as well. A lot of the big stocks, FANG, are up. Tesla down, but it's only down like $1. AMD is confused. I mean, hey, AMD. If AMD is a top performer on my portfolio today, I will gladly take it. Gladly. But right now, it looks like I'm going to be struggling. Looks like I'm going to be struggling on Square. Lululemon also. Lululemon also popped down here a little bit, sold off from 358 down to 353, sold off about 5 points. Apple looks like it's coming back up. ARK looks like it's coming back up. I think this morning is just kind of practicing patience, kind of understanding which the direction the market wants to go. Because it seems like the market's kind of all over the place right now. So obviously gonna need theta to come in quick. Yeah, like space was up, and then it got smoked. Hit 30, almost hit 33. I can't believe how Arcade just got annihilated like that. Went from 148 down to 144. Interesting. Yeah, kind of a weird day. Weird price action all around. Plug. Yeah, Plug sold off. I mean, it just came down to the 10-day moving average. It's at the bottom of the range here, so kind of see. I mean, if you want to take a stab at it, I mean, might not be a bad day to sell like a put spread or puts on. Let's see if we could sell a put on. How much does it cost to sell a put on Plug? Yeah, I mean, you know, you could sell actually pretty rich premium in February. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I will sell a put in Plug. I mean, look, if you're looking at Plug here, I mean, if you come all the way down, let's say you want to come down to like the 40, you know, it's going to cost you 400 in buying power, max profit 113. You know, could sell a put in Plug. Maybe I will. I mean, is Plug going to come all the way down to 40? Chances are very low. Could it, though? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be more patient, though. Kind of see what happens. Let's see here. Well, I'll try to sell one for $2 in here. I'll try to get a $2 credit in Plug if possible. It's kind of moving a little fast. All right, so I got a $1.99 credit. I sold the 45 put here for $2 or $1.99. So basically rolled my profits from Snap into Plug, you know. Sell a put in Plug, kind of see what happens. I mean, absolutely. Plug could drop another, 15 points or so, 20 points, but we will take the chance. We'll take the chance. Yeah, right now, S&Ps are down 2, Dow's down 41, Nasdaq's up 24. So kind of a chop fest right now. ARK is still getting hit pretty hard. Let me set an alert here for 55 on your boy. Let's set an alert here for 55. See if that gets triggered or not. So we'll see what happens. AMD is actually coming back. Nice. AMD back above 90. So we need AMD to hold 90. That would be ideal. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. You guys have a safe trading day. Don't chase. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.